So today we are going to understand about the R basics now. So R is a programming language. It is an open source programming language that facilitates statistical computing and graphical libraries. R is an open source and interpreted language. Okay. Now what is an interpreted language and open source? Open source means R can be available in free mode. Okay, it can be directly downloaded from the internet, right? It is not paid. Now R is an interpreted language. Interpreted language means when we write the code line by line, when we write the code line by line into the RStudio framework, so that line will be converted into the binary language. So when I write one line, so that will be converted into the binary level language. When I write the second line, that will be converted into the binary level language. So line by line interpretation is there. That is a basically interpreted language. Okay, and R has many packages which is used for the business analytics and data science work. And here we can do various tasks with the help of R language in statistical and data science operations. R is first appeared in 1996. Professor Robert Gentleman and Ross Iacca, they released this particular software as a free software. So basically we can call R is a scripting language also. Okay. Now to work into the R, we need a particular framework, and that framework is the RStudio framework, where we can write the R language, R script. Okay, we can write the R script means R lines of code, we can write it there. Already we had already downloaded and installed the RStudio now. So now we are going to work into the RStudio. So first of all, we can go to RStudio now and see how to write the very basic commands of R. Now here there are certain R basic data types. Those basic data types are vectors, lists, matrices, data frames, and factors. So we will be understanding step by step all these basic data types. Before it, we can go to RStudio, okay, and there we are going to write the very fundamental things only. So let's move to RStudio now. So this one is the RStudio here. And this is the place where we have to write the code. This one is the console where I can write the code here. Okay, here I can write the R code here. There are 4 screens. So on this particular console screen, we have to write it here, right? This screen, inside this screen, we can create the file. We'll be doing all these things step by step, how to write the file C1. This one is the global environment where the variable data are stored. Now we'll be looking here in details what are all these things. And here the plots can be plotted, means certain graphical features can be plotted here into this screen. So now I'm going to write certain codes here onto this prompt location, so that we can see how to write the basic codes into the R now. So let's do it now. I'm writing it here. You can just see it here. I'm writing onto this one, this area particularly, you can see. Here I'm writing 2 plus 2. A very simple code here. Just press enter. It is giving 4. Okay, 2 plus 2 is 4. 8 minus 5. So minus, I'm just doing it. It is giving me answer as a 3. Here I'm writing 6 multiplied by 2. It is a multiply sign. Just see here, when you press enter, it is coming 12. If you write here 10 divided by 2, so here it is just giving as an answer 5, right? Now I did the very simple works here. Now here I'm going to work onto the variables, and let's see how to work onto the variables now. So basically, what is a variable now? Okay, what is a basic variable now? Variable is that vessel which will hold the data. Okay, so here this is a kind of vessel or variable which will hold the data. Suppose here I am just making any variable A. Now this variable A can hold the data of 10. Okay, so how can I write this into the R? So simply I'll just write here in this way. Okay, this is the way of writing it here. So A is the variable and this one is the value. Variable, value. So I will call it as a value, right? Now here, if I want to write a second variable or a vessel, so basically this vessel is acting just like a container which will hold the value. So here it is coming, suppose here I'm just writing 6. So what I can do, I am declaring one variable B and B is holding the value of 6. Okay, how can I write it? Simple way, this arrow sign and 6 value I can give it. So now A is a variable which is holding the value of 10, B is a variable which is holding the value of 6. So what is there here? See here how I am writing onto this place now. Okay, here I'm going to write it here now. So here I'm writing A and this particular sign, see the sign, arrow, hyphen, and then I'm putting the value. Value is 10. So A is a variable which is having the value of 10. And now I can see that what is the value of A now? Suppose here I'm writing A. It means what is the value of A? Because A is holding a value of 10. So here I'm just clicking it. It is saying A is having the value of 10. Right? Here I'm writing B, again arrow, then hyphen, then value of 6. So B is the variable which is holding the value of 6. Click it here, B. See, you are looking the value B. What is the B value here? 6 here. Now, if you see it here, just a moment here. See here, these one. I had written it here the same way I had mentioned it here. And when I am looking this point here, this particular point, so it is showing me the same value. This is which value which I had entered during this one. Then here again I'm writing this B, I'm making the B variable which is having the value of 6, this particular line. So it is showing me B is having the value of 6. So A is holding 10 and B is holding 6. Okay, right? So in this way I had written it. Whenever I want to see what is the value, simply write the name of the variable. It will start giving you the value there. What is the value? Now let's do one more operation here. The plus operation, I can do it here. So what I'll do, I'll just add these two. Okay, it means A plus B. So I can just give this sign in between. So how I can do that? Here, see here at this point, please, this point. I'm just writing A plus B. So A is holding 10, B is holding 6. So 16 is the answer. So where is the answer here? 16 is the answer here. Okay. Now here, suppose I want to do it here. A minus B. Okay, I'm writing a minus b. So I can do these operations now with the variable help. So that also I can do it now. So here a plus b, a minus b I can do, or a multiply b I can do that, or a divided by b also we can do these operations with the help of variables. So here I'm doing all this operation, a multiply by b, a divided by b. Okay, so these operation I took here. So in this way we can work. Now what I can do, I can take more operation here, right? So just to see here, okay, see I'm just adding certain more operation here. So this one is the sign, you can see it here. This one is just to clear the console, right? See this sign particularly. If I click it here, because here I'm at the end of the screen, I'm here reaching, okay? So if you want to clear, because I want to make the screen to start from here so that I can come on to the top of the screen. So this is a sign you can see here. This one is to clear console so that I can wipe the console and I can come on to the top instead of bottom here. Right, so here simply I'll just press this one. See, I'll just press this one. Press this button, clear console. So that now you can see here I'm onto the top now. Okay. Now I'll do one more operation now. So what I'll be writing it here. And I need that the data should be in this way so that I can store the data in this way. C is equal to a plus b. C is equal to a minus b. In that way I can do, or I can change the variable name. Suppose here I had written c, I can write it here d. D is equal to a minus b. E is equal to a multiply b. F is equal to a divided by b. In that way also we can do that, right? So it means I'm holding this plus into the another variable. I'm holding minus into the another variable. I'm holding multiply into the another variable. That also we can do that. So here I'm writing. Let's see the value of A. A is holding 10, B is holding 6. Okay. Now here I'm writing C is equal to A plus B. Let's see the value of C. Just write here C, 16. Okay. Now D is equal to A minus B. And let's see the value of D, D. So it is showing 4. 4 is the value of, 4 is what? 4 is coming as the value here, right? So here just I'm writing this one. E is equal to A multiplied by B. I can write here, let's see the value of E. So that I can do 60 is coming here. Okay. Just zooming it a little bit more. Wait. I'm just zooming it. See here. You can see the data very clear now. Right. Now here I'm just writing E. F is equal to A divided by B. And let's see F. What is the value of F? 1.6. So see here how we had worked with the variables. Okay, how we had worked with the variables now. So in this way, we work with the simple variables now.